Hello everyone, this is Craig, aka Clyde72. This is going to be the second part of the How to Traditional Wet Shave series that I'm going to do. This is how to make a lather, and today we're going to be talking about how to make a lather using cream and a brush. I've got my brush soaking in some water. It's just water in my scuttle, and like I said before, any container will do as long as it's big enough for you to move your brush around in. And even with you don't necessarily have to soak a synthetic brush, but if you have a natural hair brush as a badger or a boar, you definitely need to soak them some before you use them to get the water absorbed into them. The synthetics work a little bit differently as far as that goes. So you could actually really just wet it and use it, but it's just a habit I got into. I always soak my brush while I'm showering, and then when I get out, it's nice and hydrated and ready to start lathering with. So that's what I'm going to do today. This is what we're going to use, the Proraso Red. Okay. Can't get it down far enough for you to see it, or can I? Yes, I can there. Okay, Proraso Red. There's 4 different versions of the basic Proraso cream. There's the red, which has a nice, very nice sandalwood scent to it, if you like that. There's the green, which has some menthol. There's the blue, which has lanolin and aloe added to it for extra moisturizing and skin conditioning. And there's one that's called white that is for sensitive skin. If you think you have sensitive skin, you might want to try that one. Either way, any of the 4 will work. Just pick one. And they're not expensive. You can typically pick this up for probably $6 a tube or so, $6-7 a tube. And if you use this every day and use way too much of it and shaved every day, it would last you 6 months. So that is per cost shave is nothing. It's really inexpensive. So we've got our cream, we've got our brush soaked, it's ready to go. So what we're going to do then is we're going to take our brush. I'm going to move everything over here closer to the vanity sink so you can see some of this that goes on in there, right? And you give it a little shake and a little squeeze. Not a lot. You still want it wet, okay? You don't want it completely dry, but you don't want it like dripping either, okay? That's the way I start. Okay, then you dump the water out of your bowl or mug or scuttle. And it's okay if there's a little left in there because you can add a little back anyway. And we always say start with like an almond size amount. And this is an old tube that I've been using. So just bear with me. About that much. That's about an almond size amount of cream. That's what we refer to, right? And you just squeeze that into the bottom of your bowl. Or you could actually squeeze it onto the bristles of your brush. That's fine too. I always just put mine into the bottom of the bowl. Then what do? Well, you start swirling it around like this. Now you don't mash your brush down. That's not what we're talking about. Just get the tips to make contact where you can feel a little pressure there and start swirling it around to make a lather. And you can see it starts kind of sudsing up there, right? All right, now then, what you'll want to do is, I can tell you right now, this is not enough water. There's not going to be a good lather there. So we need to add a little water to it, right? So I'm going to turn the water on, and I'm just going to get some water in my hand and dribble it in there like so. Then I'm going to go back and make some more swirling to make some lather, right? Still not coming apart or coming together like I want to see it. So I'm going to add a little bit more and add water just a little bit at a time. And that's another good thing about Proraso. Using Proraso is really nice because it's kind of hard to screw it up, right? I mean, you can use this right. I don't consider this ready to shave with yet because it doesn't have any shine or sheen to it. But honestly, you can shave with this and get a perfectly fine shave with it right now. No problem. But we're going to keep on going. We're going to build some more lather. Going to add a little bit more water. And like I said, just dribble it in a little at a time. When you're first doing this, don't pour it in here like I'm doing. I've done this many times. I know this cream very well. So I know how much water it can hold or take. There's another way of saying it. And even if you push it too far and do what we call breaking down the lather, you can still get a very good shave out of this. That's another reason I like to use the Proraso. It's just super, it performs well and it's easy to lather. So you see what I'm doing. Now then, can you see it starting to get that little sheen and shine to it? And we're starting to get some volume here, right? We're actually seeing some lather That's what you're looking for. And I know that doesn't look like a lot, but trust me, that's probably more than enough for a 3-pass shave, and definitely more than enough for a single pass shave, which is what I'm going to recommend you start out with. How long do you do this? Till you get it right. Till you get the volume that you want, the consistency that you want, the thickness of the lather that you think you want. And we're getting pretty close. Yep, that's about where I like it. Now that's nice, okay? That's a nice lather. It's got nice slickness to it. It's got that some people refer to as glide or cushion. That's how you feel the blade through the lather. And honestly, you can rinse it off, and that's still slick. Okay, there's still some good slickness there. That's what we call residual thickness. Trust me, this is a very good cream to start with. Very nice cream to start with. Very easy to use. The smell, I can smell it from here. I just love the sandalwood scent. It's very nice. Okay, nothing wrong. That's a very nice lather. So that's how you make a lather, right? Then all you're going to want to do is we'll go through the prep in the next video of how to get your face ready to put lather on it. And we'll actually use the lather that we made. And we'll shave and do our first pass. So we'll be back in a bit. Thanks.